You can fit up to 2 3.5-inch HDDs or 4 2.5-inch SSDs, including a separate bracket on the right side for SSDs if you want a bit of both. Finally, the front is equipped with a modern I/O port that comes with 2 USB 3.0 ports and even a Type-C port in an easy-to-access location. The 𝗟𝗏100 borrows the amazing qualities of the iconic 𝗟𝗏900 that you came to love, but boasts plenty of unique features that make this mini tower case stand out from its big brother. Its modularity, versatility, and small footprint make the 𝗟𝗏100 a case anyone can see their next ITX build in. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave us a like and pop any thoughts or questions you may have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while you're still hanging around, check out any of these Thermaltake videos. I don't know where they're going to be, but they'll be somewhere or nowhere, who knows. And we'll see you next time. Do you have to video call in for a business meeting at 3 but then have to be in a League of Legends tournament at 4? Then you need a gaming chair that doesn't look like a gaming chair. And boy, do we have the chair for you! Hi there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the Thermaltake Cyberchair E500. Sophisticated style and ergonomic comfort for work and for play. The Cyberchair is an ergonomic chair utilizing high-tension permeable mesh cushioning. This mesh is elastic, soft to touch, and breathable, providing comfort and style. It has a sturdy aluminium frame as well as stable feet made of aluminium alloy. Its wheels are scratch resistant, making this chair suitable for both soft and hard floors. The Cyberchair goes above and beyond in terms of adjustability. Using the easy-to-control levers, you can adjust everything from seat height to tilt, seat depth, and your armrests, allowing you to move both rests up and down as well as any angle to ensure your armrests sit at the optimal place for you. Your backrest provides extensive back angle support, ranging from 90 degrees all the way to 117 degrees. You can also adjust your headrest, ensuring you have optimal neck support also. With a maximum load of 150 kilograms and a max height of around 127 centimeters, this chair has options to fit each and every user. Okay. Coming with both specifically designed ergonomic lumbar and waist support, the Cyberchair has your body's comfort covered. On top of this, installation is surprisingly easy, with only 4 easy steps, and it took us less than 10 minutes to put it all together. So if your standard office chair is causing you more harm than good, but a gaming chair just isn't the look you want, then the Cyberchair is your perfect solution. Combining a sophisticated look and the ergonomic comfort of a gaming chair, your back will thank you. And you look good too.
Yeah, sweet. So I'll send you that email in a bit. What are you doing?
Run! 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 Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave us a like and comment any thoughts or questions you may have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while you're still here, check out one of these awesome Thermaltake videos floating in the air above me. We'll see you in the next one.
Nailed it.
Hello, I'm Donnie from Thermaltake USA, and I'd like to introduce our new open frame micro ATX case, the 𝗟𝗃200. Just like our 𝗟𝗃600, you can get this case in black or white. This helicopter style case sits at 44.4 centimeters tall, 28.2 centimeters wide, and 55.1 centimeters long. There are 3 3mm thick tempered glass front panels and 2 4mm thick tempered glass side panels. These side panels are hinged, making it easy to remove while building or cleaning. For storage, the 𝗟𝗃200 has mounts for either 3 2.5-inch SSDs or 2 3.5-inch HDDs that has a max thickness of 22mm. The case also has two hidden 2.5-inch SSD mounts built into the frame. The top panel can be removed to access the upper fan mount, which supports either two 120mm or two 140mm fans. Removing the faceplate will give you access to the modular bracket that can fit two 120mm fans, two 140mm fans, or if you want to cool your PC with an AIO, it can support a 240 or a 280mm radiator. The 𝗟𝗃200 can support a graphics card length of up to 320mm, power supply length of 180mm, and a CPU cooler height of 150mm. The case's I/O panel consists of a power and reset button, two USB 3.0 Type-A ports, and one USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type-C port. For more information on the 𝗟𝗃200, head over to our website at 𝗟𝗏𝒼𝑢sa.com and subscribe to our channel for all the latest Thermaltake releases. Thanks for watching.
Isn't it about time you had a headset that could...
Good morning and good afternoon. Hello everyone. Yeah, it's me again, Catherine. Welcome to 2021 Thermaltake Expo January Virtual Exhibition. And as usual, today is day 3 already, and we're gonna deliver to you guys the latest memory and also the TT gaming parts. I hope you guys are ready. So still don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment. Follow us on our Facebook page and also the global YouTube channel and our event microsite. And before we start, I still have to invite our leader and the CEO, Kenny Lin, here with some major announcements.
Hello, welcome to the 2021 Thermaltake Expo January Virtual Exhibition. Today, my team and I have some big announcement to share with you. Thermaltake has always been at the forefront creating innovative ways to connect with our users. On January 11 to 14th, our global live stream will be held on Thermaltake Global Facebook channel and the YouTube channel and event site. The new product will be unveiled each day, so stay till the end to see the complete product launch. Right now, I'm excited to show you the newest PC DIY case mode and gaming solution. This year, with the pandemic, we find ourselves spending most time at home. And to be honest, we gamers, modders, and PC DIY enthusiasts are experts at doing just that. This is where our marketing idea, Game with Your TT Mode, fits right in. With the rising importance of the home entertainment and working from home, there has been an increased demand for PCs. So why not build your own case mode and gaming rig like this? And game with your TT Mode. First, we have a classic fan favorite, the 𝗟𝗏100. Thermaltake first vertical mini ITS tower, available in black and snow edition. The 𝗟𝗏100 is a mini ITS case with the max amount of features, providing the largest space for easy installation and smooth airflow. Next, we have the brand new Divider 300TG ARGB middle tower chassis available in black and snow edition. The Divider 300TG ARGBs came with a unique triangle style side panel. You could easily install the 5 intake fan at the front and multiple sides to create a positive air pressure to ensure the thermal performance. Next up is the Divider 500TG ARGB, available in black and snow edition. The Divider 500 is a construct with a 4 tempered glass window. The top and front tempered glass. The panels are designed for panoramic view with the 2 triangle-style panels on both sides. In addition, there are 2 extra triangular steel and tempered glass side panel for user to choose between the thermal performance and the look. Let's go on the new Tough-Friend XG RGB high-performance DDR4 memory in 3600, 4000, 4400, and 4600 MHz. Thermaltake is the first in the industry to engineer a unique X-Cross heat-sinker design. Paired with the Neon Maker light editing software, user can control the 16 adjustable RGB LED and orchestrate a stunning light effect. Made with the highest DDI chip, the Tough-Friend XG RGB delivers the powerful overclocking potential for faster and smoother gameplay. Now let's take a look at the awesome gaming setup, the new Argent Gaming Gear series. We have a new product to show you. First, let's check out the gaming keyboard. The Argent K5 RGB gaming keyboard is crafted with a space plate and a floating keycap design. Wrapped around is a customizable 360-degree RGB underglow. There are 2 switches, Cherry MX Blue and Speed Silver switch. For the top gameplay, we use the silver switch, which provides high precision and short reaction time. Next, we have 2 gaming mice, the Argent M5, wire mouse and wireless mouse. The first one, the wire mouse, features the same futuristic underglow. The anti-pixture design makes it suitable for both right and left hands. The 15 million click Omron engineered switch and power for Pixar 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗵𝗺 optical sensor elevate the overall gaming experience. The wireless mouse, on the other hand, it came with the powerful Pixar 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗵𝗺 optical engine. There are 3 models of the connection: 2.4G Bluetooth 5.0 over USB wire. Third is the stunning Argent MP1 RGB mousepad with the iconic 60.8 mm RGB halo underglow. The aluminum-made hard surface mousepad provides responsive tracking and pinpoint accuracy. Moving on the fourth item, the Argent MP1 RGB mouse sponge features a unique teardrop shape and space-grade metallic finish. The non-slip rubber base secures the mouse in place, and the rings of the RGB underglow create a futuristic atmosphere. Fifth is the Argent H5 stereo gaming headset. It is available now. The headset focuses on the comfort and surround performance. The oversized 15mm high-res delivery allows users to enjoy the ultimate audio experience. Users can adjust the perfect head size with the 15-level headband. Paired with the headset, it is our 6th item, the Argent HS1 RGB headset stand. Constructed by an aluminum holder, a non-slip rubber base. Again, you can see that premium metallic finish and beautiful RGB glow. And for the 4th item, let me introduce the best gaming chair on the market, Argent E700. We want to give the gamer a first-class experience, so we designed the E700 like an airline first-class seat. We use the high-quality material like a real leather and the finely processed aluminum parts. In addition, the high-tech ergonomic design offers the player maximum comfort during the intense gameplay. In terms of the aesthetic, we went for a futuristic spacecraft-like design. Here you can see the back arm piece front and the curved back design. And the polished metallic silver finish. Speaking on the function, the integrated side handles are designed for tilting and elevating. There is also an adjustable headrest for additional support. The chair also includes a Z-support multi-function tilt mechanism and a locking system. The Class 4 gas spring brings the maximum safety and reliability during the high adjustment. Lastly, the premium grade 5-star aluminum alloy. The base provides enhanced stability. Finally, one more product is the Origin Gaming Desk, which will be revealed later on. So don't miss out and please turn in each day. Besides the product unveiled today, we will be launching around 30 more innovative new products during our exhibition. To learn more, join our live giveaway. Please check out our live stream broadcast on the Thermaltake Global YouTube channel, Facebook page, and event microsite. Thermaltake continues to innovate and advance our technology, bring the best product and service to our users, the gamers, modders, and PC DIY enthusiasts. Your support is our motivation for innovation. Thank you for attending. Thermaltake will continue the mission to deliver the perfect user experience. Stay safe and stay healthy.
And thank you so much, Kenny. In case you missed all our latest products, so right now we're gonna have our quick tour. And with me is Joshua. So I hope you guys are ready. First of all, we're gonna start with our chassis, right?
Yeah. Let me start. This is our Divider 500 series. It is a mid-hour chase. You can see we have 4 tempered glass, one on the left, one on the right, one on top, one in the front. We have vents on both front end and top end. And this chase can install up to 8 vents. There's 3 in front, 2 on top, 1 in rear. And you can install another 2 next to the motherboard. Right now, as you may see, we have a distro plate next to the motherboard. Okay. Or if you decide to empty this space, you can also install 2 SSD next to the motherboard. And also we have a patented 90-degree PCIe rotational slot, so you can place your GPU card vertically or horizontally. And oh, one more thing. Maybe it's a little bit hard to see, as you can see here. In between the triangles, we have a little vents actually connected to the steel plate. So the GPU can suck air from this area. Also, we have a very big vent underneath the case, so your power supply or even the system can get air from the button. And also the PSU shroud, we have vents on top of the PSU shroud, so you don't have to worry about the airflow. And if you decide to showcase everything from this case, you want to see the full view of your power supply or GPU. Alright, then another triangle tempered glass we throw in there for you to replace the steel panel from the left. So it's gonna be like this. Okay, and also if you want to enhance the thermal performance, we also throw in another triangle steel plate. You can place on the right side of this case, so your fans next to the motherboard can get air or put air out from this steel play. Okay. All right. Once again, we have snow and black edition, and you can take a look the black edition right here. As you can see right now, we have 2 more fans installed next to the motherboard, and for the 500 there's are 3 places for you to install AIO. One can install in the front, or you can install your AIO on top, or even next to the motherboard. So there's 3 options, okay, for you to play around and do your positive air pressure or passive air pressure. Okay, then next let's move on to our Divider 300 series. Just like a 500, this is a mid-tower case. It also comes with white and black edition. There are 2 tempered glass, one in the front, one on the left, and however on the right, as you can see, they are all steel. However, with a large amount of fans, opened it for the fans next to the motherboard. As you can see right now, we have 2 fans installed on our white edition, and just like 500, we have a pretty big vents area beneath the case, and so this is the top fan. You can install 141 20 fans on top. A 90-degree patented PCIe slot is also provided. Once again, you can install your GPU horizontally or vertically, and while having enough space between the tempered glass or steel plates and the GPU. And also we have very fine dust filter like a screen in the front. Okay, then as your AIO, it can be placed in the front or next to the motherboard, but not on the top side. Okay, so let's take a look at the black edition. No. Okay. Then now let's move on to our final divider chassis. This is a micro ATX chassis. We call it Divider 200, and it also only comes with black edition. You can install up to 2 200mm fan, one in the front, one on top. You can install your AIO also in the front, on the top, or on the right hand side of this chassis. And there are 4 tempered glass installed right now, both on both ends, top and front. Okay, and on the left hand side, as you can see, you can install your GPU on the left, and all your hard drive can be installed on the right, and radiator is on the right also. And as for hard drive, you can install them in the bottom chamber and also your PSU. And on top chamber, you can place your motherboard, CPU, and graphic cards. Okay, and also for these chassis, the vents are pretty big in the front, and also on top there's almost about 2 inch, and the vents between the triangle, tempered glass, and steel are also there. So that helps the GPU to get air from this area. Okay, and also the large portion of vents also beneath this chassis, so don't worry about the thermal. Alright, then next is our micro ATX chassis, the Tower AH200 pink edition. As you may already know, we have a black and snow edition. Earlier we announced during May Expo, and once again, this is our pink edition. There are tempered glass swing door on both sides, and it's a helicopter design. and you can have easy access on for your top fans. You can install 140 fans, both of them up top. You can install your 240 AIO in the front, and on the left here, as you can see, this is where you showcase your power supply, motherboard, GPU, and CPU, and RAM. And on the right, this is where you place your hard drives or do your cable management. And here's the front. 3 tempered glass, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then next, move on to our final micro ATX chassis. This is V150 TG 𝗟𝗵𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗲 Bridge Edition. As you can see, we have a mesh front panel installed in the front. Earlier we have a TG edition, that's all tempered glass in front. And this time we have a mesh edition to increase the thermal performance. And you can install AIO in front, or 120, and on top you can install 140 or 120 fan on top. And it has a hinge door with tempered glass. So on the left you can showcase your components, and on the right is plain steel. They only come with black edition, okay? And all right, next, these are the 𝗟𝗏 white and black edition. As you may already seen, our 𝗟𝗏 from early May, and this is our final version of it. And we have very big fan on top. %90 of the space are for the airflow, and we have 3 sides tempered glass, left, front, and the right, so you can see everything from almost every angles. And also we have the left side with almost like more than 50% of them are vents for the GPU, and on the right it's the same. And at the bottom are also a big vent area to get air for your GPU and your system. And on the top of the PSU shroud are also a big vent area. So this is a very interesting design mini ITX tower, because we only have like 2 fans installed, one on top to get all the air from bottom to top, and also okay. And also this is the back. This is a 140 fan installed in the back. So in case you install high-end CPU like i9, this will help you to get all the hot air for your i9 CPU. However, if you install not so high-end CPU like i3, then you don't have to worry that much about thermal. You can take this fan out and replace with your hard drives. Okay, and even though this is a mini ITX, but don't worry about the space. You can install even 3090 GPU for this mini ITX case, and also i9 CPU, since we have this much space. So we have 2 slots on top of here, but don't worry, we have enough space for 3090. And also with all this empty area, you can install a pretty big air cooler for your i9. Oh, okay, then this is a black edition. Just take a look. right now 3090 is installed, and also 120 AIO is also an option. All right, then next finally is our PCIe 4.0 riser cable. It can support 16 megahertz bandwidth and 64 gigabytes of speed. There's our 3 of them. First is a 300 millimeter PCIe 4.0. Next is 300 millimeter 90 degree PCIe 4.0 cable. And finally is our 600 millimeter PCIe 4.0 cable. Okay, then next move on to power supply. As you can see here, this is a little setup for our top power grade TF1 1550 watts 80 plus titanium power supply for overclocking. As you can see the setup here, we have two 3090 GPU right here for MSI, and the top fan to cool the GPU, and also 360 IO for the i9 CPU, and 4 top RAM are installed on our ASUS motherboard. And this is an extreme stable PSU for overclocking or gaming if you want. And also extra OCP for SATA to protect your hard drive, and extreme low voltage regulation, extreme low ripple noise, and transient response in rush current to protect the power supply. And also a 24-pin jumper is provided for you to give individual power to the GPU or additional GPU without hooking on the motherboard. Okay, just take a look. Right now we're using MSI Afterburner to stress the GPU, and this is something we run on 3D Mark. The score we have is 18,000, and the CPU megahertz is right now 4,900. Usually is 3,500 megahertz. Okay, and next, what we have here is our brand new top power GF2 ARGB series from 650 watts to 850 with all the good performance such as low ripple noise and low voltage regulation, 60 millisecond hold up time. What's special about it is a 80 plus go power supply with double side RGB, and you can change the color by pressing the buttons, or change the color mode by pressing a button, or if you have RGB motherboards, you can just use the RGB motherboard software to sync up your RGB products. Okay, then next is our SFX power supply. We call it top power SFX from 450 watts to 650, and it has 90 millimeters hydraulic bearing fans and low ripple noise less than 30 millivolts, and extreme voltage regulation under 2% variation. It's an 80 plus go SFX power supply with fully modular 7 years warranty and 100% Japanese capacitor, and an IDX to ATX adapter with firmware for free, just in case you want to do some upgrades. And final power supply we have is the top power GF1 80 plus go from 1000 watts to 1200 watts. It's non-RGB power supplies. It also has a low ripple noise, low voltage regulation, and more than 60 millisecond hold up time. Also with a smart rear fan. So if you like this feature, just turn it on, or if you don't like it, just turn it off. And also it comes with 100% Japanese capacitor, 10 years warranty. And this is perfect for upgrading your 3090 or 3080 GPU. Finally is our accessory we have our brand new 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗯𝗶𝗁 sleeve cable. Comes with black and white edition. As you may know, 3090 or 3080 GPU require maybe 2 or 3 PCIe cables. That's why we do this upgrade. So as you can see, we have 3 PCIe cable come with it, and that's 3 PCIe cables and 2 class 4 CPU cables if you have a high-end motherboard. And they are all sleeved, and also they are 16 gauge of thickness, and usually we'll find 18 gauge in the market. Actually 18 gauge is thinner than 16 gauge, so which means we provide more resistant to heat and more reliable. Okay, then finally is our SPM. Our new feature about SPM is you can use your smartphone to remote control or monitor your digital power supply. You can schedule a time to shut down or reboot. Okay, and that's about it then.
And thank you so much, Joshua. Time for you to take a short break.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. And right now with me, if you watch at the day 2, you must be quite familiar with Alvin.
Hey.
I would like to say outro again.
Yeah. Okay.
Alvin, so what do you have to show us?
Okay, just have a quick tour about the cooling product and memory. Okay, start with software. Software here we show is a 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗧 2.0. It's the second generation of our software to control the lighting and read all the PC information. What does it make it special is we've been launching 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗧 first generation software being 4 years. And this year we moving forward to integrate the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃+ software and the SPN for digital power supply, and the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲 the software to control our 𝗘𝘅𝗵 memory. Oh, 3 in 1. So we'll combine the 3 into 1 software. So you don't have to download different software to control different Thermaltake product. Okay, so let's quick check this. We changed the way to pair your product with the controller, make it more easy to do the pairing, like just drag and drop and to down the pairing. And once you done the pairing, in this software, this interface allows you to monitor the real-time PC information, such as the CPU, the temperature, frequency, and the CPU loading, etc. And then your graphic card, like the temperature, loading, frequency, and even the fan speed on your graphic card. Also, the memory. This is the part from the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗧. Remember, I say we just integrate the 𝗘𝘅𝗵 software into this 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗧 2.0, so you can read all the spec and information status about the memory. All right, and also you can control the fan speed. Like we have 3 ring coil here on the system, so you can control the fan speed. Make the silent mode or performance mode, or just adjust the duty cycle to make sure the fan is running with your idea of fan speed. All right, and next one is the power supply. We also to put the SPN to this software, and then you can see here it shows all the status and informations from the SPN. From the wattage efficiency, the power supply fan speed, the 12 volt, 5 volt, 3.4 volt, and even about how long you use the power supply, how much it costs when you running with the system. Okay, the next one is the lighting. which is the most important, one of the most important part for the TTRGB Plus 2.0. Like I say, the first step is to pair the product with the controller. And once you've done the pair, the software will intelligently just show the product you just connect with our software. Like we have DPSG digital power supply here, and we have the all-in-one, which is a water block. We have 3 ring quad fan. We have 2 top-frame RGB memory, so you can show all the product here. Here's a preview, show the lighting effect you choose, and you can here simply click to change the different lighting effect you want. And also we have the function means group, which means you can choose the product you want to make a group and control all the lighting together. Okay, that's the TTRGB Plus 2.0. And just like I mentioned it yesterday, if you watch it, this software will be available in from April to May, early May this year. All right. Next one is a fan, which launched in last month, which is last December last year. It's called 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗯𝗶𝗁𝗃𝗲 Turbo. It's a single fan pack. Okay, the turbo. What's the difference between turbo and the top fan? The turbo edition, we raised the fan speeds from 2,000 to 2,500 RPM. Once again, we raised the speed. The maximum speed is now 2,500 RPM. 2,500 RPM is quite high, so we keep the structure like a top fan, the first generation. The material here is everything is the same. Metal hub. The second generation, the hydraulic bearing, and anti-vibration plate. The only thing difference is the fan speed and the color of the fan blade. The top fan is black, and for turbo edition, we change the color from black to gray. So they can easily tell when we put this on the shelf, you can know which one is which, and you won't get the wrong one if you want to buy the turbo one. Okay, that's the top fan turbo. Move on to next. Next is our whole new series all-in-one. It's called 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗄𝗃 Ultra, and we have 2 different sizes, 240 and 360. Okay, so like at the beginning, Catherine says, when we see the Ultra in the product name, means we put the LCD monitor, LCD display to the product, into the product. So like this one, top liquid Ultra 240 means like here. Camera can take a look at here. This is a circular 2.1-inch LCD monitor, and on the CPU water block. Okay, so for this all-in-one, it's only we want to make sure the performance is best. Also, we can give you more with the built-in LCD monitor. This monitor allows you to monitor the real-time PC information like CPU, GPU, and the memory, etc. Show the temperature, frequency, the loading. Also, it allows you to add a little bit of entertainment on that. Like you can upload the customize the GIF file, GIF file, and also the JPEG. Let me show you a little bit. Check out the monitor here. Right now, this shows the CPU temperature right now for the system. Of course, you can change the different items you want to show, like your CPU clock, and then you can change the background color, the text color, and the meters color, like this one. Okay, turn to yellow. And also, we can do more, like upload the GIF file or JPEG file. Okay, so now I change to the GIF file. You can check out the product there. Yeah. You see, once we click the apply, that upload a GIF file I just done yesterday, and it shows on the monitor. So it's a real-time sync. no delay. And it also shows some information, critical information on the bottom of the monitor. So once you down the upload, it not only shows the GIF file you just upload, also keep the information, real-time information on the bottom of the monitor. Which means you can show your style, show yourself like a creativity, and also, you know, watch the critical information on that. And for this all-in-one, it's not only about the display. Also, we have the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 Turbo Edition with this all-in-one. So just ensure the Turbo Edition fan run with 2500 RPM can give you the basic cooling performance. Once again, we got two different sizes, the 240 and 360. All right, let's move on to the next one. That's the Tough Liquid Ultra, just like I said before. It's a high-end product with a monitor. And if you are looking for the mainstream product with all-in-one, you want the RGB, you just don't want the LCD monitor. Of course, we have prepared something for you. This is a whole new series, another one called Tough Liquid ARGB series. We come with three sizes, 240, 280, and 360. Okay, again, 240, 280, and 360. When you see the ARGB sync, if you are our fan and you bought our product before, you will know, which means we have an air adjustable LED with the all-in-one. Last time we built the 6 high lumen adjustable LED on the water block. Okay, and it supports the multiple 5-volt sync, which means you can connect with your motherboard and control the lighting with the motherboard software. And if the motherboard you have is without the motherboard sync, the header, we have built-in the little controller on the water block. You can take it aside. There are 3 buttons on the water block. First one is to switch to different mode, like turn off the light. The second one is to change color. The bottom one is change the lighting speed, like the extreme fast, normal, and very slow. Okay. So it's a two-way to control the RGB lighting through the motherboard software and through the controller we built in on the water block. And for this all-in-one series, we're using the top fan, the standard top fan, not turbo one. The standard top fan also run with the 2000 RPM, ensure the best performance for your CPU cooling. All right, this is a new series called the Tough Liquid ARGB series, 3 size. Okay, move to the next one is the new Flow series. Remember we launched the Flow RC, CPU and the memory all-in-one last year. The feedback is quite good. The sales record is also quite good from different regions. So we decided to upgrade the product. This year we also have the 2 new models, like the Flow RC Ultra 240 and the 360. Okay, again, when you see the Ultra, means we have a monitor with the product. Take a look here. We have the 2.1-inch circular LCD monitor on CPU water block. Also, a 3.9-inch rectangular LCD monitor on memory water block. So dual monitor allows you to control and do more. Like you can run the CPU loading on the CPU water block and also monitor your memory temperature on the memory water block, which means you can use our TTRGB Plus 2.0 software to display and show different information and upload different GIF file or JPEG file on different monitor. You can run independently with these 2 monitors. So give you more possibility to do and monitor anything you want to show on the display. Okay, for this series, we also use the top fan turbo. Okay, running with 2500 RGB again, and ensure the performance is even better than the first generation. Okay, once again, this all-in-one must use our tougher NRC. That's the only memory compatible with our memory water block. Okay, you have to buy the memory separately. It's not included all-in-one box. Okay, move on to the next one.
And right here, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We done the all-in-one and the fan. Here is the air cooling. You should also have the free new air cooling series. The name is called Tough Air. Okay, Tough Air. We have 3 different models. It's 110, 310, and 510. Okay. Take a look at here. This is 110. It's a top flow design. Okay, it's and with a single fan here. And the fan here, the idea is come from the top fan. Okay, so the structure, material, the fan speed, everything just and then the hydraulic bearing, everything just the same as the top fan. But we take out the metal hub, so we there's cost-effective consideration. So we just want to make sure we keep the performance, but give you the better pricing and affordable pricing for the air cooler. This air cooler, the TDP is 140. Okay, and the 310 is a single tower and single fan design. Also full heat pipes, and the TDP is 170. 510, single tower with dual fan design, the same thing here. And the full heat pipe, the TDP is 180. Next one is RGB series. We launched the UX 100 and 200 last year, and the feedback is good. So in many regions, as a customer and the end users are asking us, can we just upgrade the performance even better? And the TDP raise the TDP higher. So we come out with the new product called the UX 210. Okay, this one is also have the ARGB fan to support the multiple sync, and also we come with a little controller to control it. And but the difference is we have the extra heat pipe, copper base. And the fan speed is up to the 2,000 RPM. All right, this is called, and the TDP is 150 watts, so way higher than the UX 100 and 200. Okay. Next is the new MP cooler. It's called the Massive 12 Max. The reason we call the Max because we have 5 blue LED fan inside the cooler. First is in the center, it's a 120 millimeter fan, and around the fan there is a full 80 millimeter fan. Okay, so you can support up to the 70 inches gaming notebook. So no matter how hot is your laptop, you're running a heavy loading application, the games you can cool down your laptop and make sure you're running the best performance. Okay, move on to the liquid cooling components and tools. First one is the tool. This product is called the Pacific Leak Tester. It's a very useful tool. This one allows you to test if your components and your loops is any leak. Okay. This is the tool. It's very easy to use, just like the pump the air into your components in the loop. And then the gadget will show the pressure inside the components the loop is stay in the safe zone, or is there any leak. All right. Next is a CPU water block. The product name is called Pacific MX2 Ultra CPU water block. So when you hear the Ultra, it means the monitor, right? Also, there is a CPU water built-in 2.1-inch LCD monitor, and it's controlled by the TDRGB Plus 2.0. And you can upload the GIF file and the JPEG file, as I mentioned before, and also monitor the real-time PC information. And the difference is this water block is a central inlay design with this pole is in, this pole is out. The flow goes to the inside of the CPU, cool down the CPU directly, and it goes out, bring the heat out of the water block. They can support most of the Intel and AMD platform. All right. The last two product for the cooler is the first one is GPU water block. It can support NVIDIA 30 series graphic card with special designers for Asus ROG version. So the top one is support 3090 and 3080 share one water block. The bottom one is used for the design for the 3070. Okay, so coming with the 12 addressable LED, you can control with our software or the multiple software, both of a two-way. Okay, another one is also the water block for 30 series, but it's a special design. It's called the ACE version. The differences on the inlay outlay. This is a really innovative design. The inlay outlay is rotatable, which means when you build up the system, set up the loop, and you find that there's always some really tight space with really hard difficulty to bend the tube. They were running with a special and a really weird angle to connect between the water block VGA to your radiator or the CPU water block. That will cause leak, potential leak. So with the rotatable inlay outlay, they can give you more room, more flexibility to make sure the tubing is located in the right position and the location for your loop setup. Okay, so for this one, the top one is 3080 and 90. The bottom one is 3070. Okay, let's move on to the memory. Okay, for memory, this year we're going to present to you the whole new series. It's called the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 XG RGB DDR4 memory. Okay, again, 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 XG DDR4 memory. Show you the product a little bit about this. This is the XG. The name comes from the special design. The heat spreader is X shape, and it's running with the 16 high lumen LED. And also, you can support our TDRGB Plus software and the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗲 software and the Neon Maker software. The free software to control the different functions. And this memory comes with 4 different frequency options from 3600 MHz to 40, 44, and 4600 MHz. All right, that's the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗲 XG. I will give you more detail later. Today is the memory day. All right, move on to the next one is our 𝗘𝘅𝗵. If you are a fan of our 𝗘𝘅𝗵 RGB, a user of 𝗘𝘅𝗵 RGB, the highest frequency right now is reached to 4600 MHz. And this year, we decided to raise a little bit higher to 4800 MHz. The 𝗘𝘅𝗵 RGB 4800 MHz also covered with black and white 2 edition. Okay. All right, if you're not only just satisfied with the black and white, you want something more, something special, unique, okay, we prepare something new. The first one is a 𝗘𝘅𝗵 limited edition, 𝗘𝘅𝗵 RGB metallic gold. Okay, the color is metallic gold. The first surface treatment is very special. It's gold and it's with metallic treatment. So it's a limited edition. The frequency is 3600 MHz. Another one is 𝗘𝘅𝗵 RGB racing rate. Okay, the rate 1. Okay, also run with one frequency is the 3600 MHz. Okay, that's a limited edition for these two. Okay, move on to the next one. It's same. Here is a Flow RC Ultra. It's a 240 and 360. And I just showed you a couple of minutes ago. That's not a stunning demo, but right now here is a live demo. It's running with the software control. You can see right now the temperature for the CPU is from 30 something to 60, 46 because it's a live system. And you can see the monitor on the memory water block. You can also show the horizontal and the vertical way and run it. And the one thing need to mention again is only support 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗲 RC memory. All right. The last two product is, first one is called the Pacific R2 Ultra LCD display memory cover. Okay, it's if you know our last generation product is called the Pacific R1. It's a lighting cover for your memory. No matter the brand of memory you're using, you can use. If you're running with a non-RGB memory, you want RGB lighting, you can buy the cover. And right now, this year, we upgrade the light from lighting, RGB lighting to the monitor. Okay, also controlled by the TTRG Plus 2.0. Another one is a memory water block. If you build in the liquid cooling system, you don't want to buy the all-in-one. You want to just do it by yourself with liquid cooling. The liquid memory water block also comes with a monitor on light. The size is also 3.9 inches. It's called the Pacific A2 Ultra. Okay, that's it for the memory. Thank you.
And thank you so much, Alvin. Again, right now with me it's Andy, and behind us are some remarks, right?
Yep. Hey, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Let's jump right into it.
Okay.
Cool. So as you know, we've been running a lot of modding contests in the past few years. So from K-Smart Invitational to last year where we had Neon Maker Lighting Invitational, and now we have Rad Mod Invitational. So what this whole event is about is modders modding our tough RAM modules. So what they were allowed to do is, make a stand for the tough RAM, but main focus, they weren't allowed to change the overall appearance of the tough RAM. So we actually invited 8 modders for the whole event, but we were only able to, send back 5 due to some reasons like COVID. So the first mod is by a famous modder called 𝗬𝗍𝗄𝗃, also known as AML Customs from UK. So his theme is zombie hand. So as you can see, the bottom is kind of acrylic platform going onto grass, and then a mold of his actual hand in clay. And then you see the RAM, it's kind of weathered. It kind of looks a bit rusted. So that was all hand painted. I won't go into too much details because we have the RAM session in about an hour. So please stay tuned for that. Currently, we are holding voting to the 15th. So you guys have about 2 more days to vote. So if you do like 𝗬𝗍𝗄𝗃's mod, please give him a vote. Okay, so moving on to the next mod for the event is Warboy, aka Franco Martini. So what his theme is the whole StarCraft 2 theme. Basically, if you've played StarCraft 2, it's kind of like the Marine design. What he did was he designed everything in 3D, kind of changed up the gun a bit, so you can actually put our tough RAM sticks onto the gun. As you can see, everything is kind of airbrushed. The back one is actually another design as well. So he actually has 4 whole designs, just 1 whole mod. So we'll put this back first. Okay, it's a bit delicate. And then he also did like a name tag, RAM mod. And then the final one would be the crystal at the back. Actually, this arrived a bit broken. So the whole base actually lights up if you see at the bottom. Like if I press it down, it's going to light up red. And on the top, there's blue LEDs as well. This kind of fell off during shipping, but we tried to stick it back on, the gun part. But overall, everything's still intact, looks perfect. And if you do want to vote for him, please give him a vote. Okay, moving on to the next one would be 𝗬𝗍𝗃𝗃, aka Modder Crow from Thailand. He's quite famous over there in that region and has won many modding contests. So what he did for our event this time was the Iron Man mod. So as you can see in the middle, the Iron Man suit. So I don't know if it's Mark 3 or Mark 4, but as you can see, we turn it around and then turn it back. Looks pretty good. And at the top, there's also like a TT fitting as well. So you incorporated a lot of different ideas into this one piece of artwork over here. So if you do want to vote for him, please do. The website is www.rammod.thermaltake.com, and all you got to do is vote to win some prizes. Okay, moving on to the next few mods. So the next 4 mods is actually made by a modder called Michael John Lasuna, aka 𝗏𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗲 PC modding from the Philippines. So the whole theme is Cyberpunk 2077, and as you can see, the first one is the mantis blade kind of design. So if we flip it around, you can see the logo of the company that made mantis blade, and let's put it back. And then the back one, I feel like females will like the back one a bit more. He actually made a stand with it with RGB kind of design. Comes with a remote and everything, so you can switch the colors as you please. And it's kind of like pink. It's got a little girl with a skull face. So that's kind of pretty cool as well. Okay, moving on to the left a bit. So I kind of actually Googled from yesterday because I didn't know what these designs were. So this is the CT3X. So apparently this is the fastest bike you can get in the game. So that's kind of like a motorbike design. And finally, throughout the 4 mods, the last one is a gun kind of design. So as you can see, it's called the 𝗏𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃. So that's pretty good if you guys like guns as well. But moving on to the next one, you actually see a way bigger gun than this one. So as you can see over here, yeah, he did send the whole gun, including the case and the RAM sticks and everything together as one. As you can see, the top part, this is the RAM sticks, and they have some kind of like diamonds on it as well. So put it back, and in the middle there's like a lightning bulb in the middle, and everything's RGB, and it comes with a remote as well. Cool. Okay, so finally, I want to show you some of our RAM art, because as you see, our RAM kind of looks like artwork, and so we wanted to, kind of combine the both together. So combining art and RAM. So the first design, we found a manga drawer from Taiwan called Liu Jingliang, and he designed the Tough RAM girl. As you can see, there's a black version, and there's a white version. Yep. And over on the left is a tiger and leopard design by Changing Yao. And as you can see, there's 2 designs. The first one is like a tiger, and then the back one is the leopard. And then on the very left, there's also the tiger and leopard, but in titanium. So you can see the kind of like, it's like a kind of rainbow design. Yeah, so that's about it.
So
Thanks.
if you like some of them, we can go voting, right?
Exactly.
So we can
Please
go
vote.
to like RAM or the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.com.
Yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. You'll see the banner.
Yeah, don't forget for vote, okay?
All right,
And thank you
thanks.
so much, Andy.
Thank you. All right,
Thank you.
See you later.
Take a break.
Okay. Thanks.
And right now with me is Stefan. Time for the TT Gaming Zone.
Yes.
What do you have? Wow.
Yes, and for this year, Thermaltake gaming department is very proudly to introduce to you our entire Argent series family. So as you can see that we have set up our Argent products over here on this section of the showroom. So let's start with the chair. This is our newest addition to the gaming chair product line. This is the Argent E700 gaming chair. Okay, so let's just focus on the shape and the design of the chair first. As you can see that we took the concept of an kind of like a first class airline flight. So it's very premium feel and ergonomically friendly as well. It's very comfortable to sit on. And we also use genuine leather, real leather for this chair. And as you can see, just to enhance the overall quality and the feel of the product, you can see that our Thermaltake logo plate, this is also made of metal, aluminum. And on the top, if you can see that the headrest, that we can also move it up and down. Okay, so it's very easy to use, very conveniently placed. and the palm rest is also a 4D palm rest. Okay, so anyway, let's move to the back, which is the highlight of the chair. Now this color is metallic silver. So for the standard 𝗍700 series gaming chair, we have a total of 3 colors: black, white, and this metallic silver. And we will also release a special GT version of the 𝗍700 gaming chair, which will include many special colors that we will introduce to you in the near future this year. Okay. So let's look at the side of the chair. So you can see that the headrest is 4D. Okay, up, down, left, right, parallel movement, and spark. So pretty much the same that you would expect from our Thermaltake gaming chair. And there are a total of 2 levers, and they are both integrated into the chair. So we want to maintain this beautiful curve and to maintain this overall shape and design. So 2 levers. And for the gas spring, we use class 4 gas spring. And if you can see at the bottom, this is also aluminum frame for the feet. And we use 3-inch caster wheels, total of 5 caster wheels for the chair. Okay, so this is the chair. And the next Argent series item behind it is this new gaming desk. This is the Argent 700 gaming desk. Okay, so first of all, I would like you to take a look at the bottom of this desk, because this is where the design highlight of this desk is the feet actually. And this is of course aluminum finish, and we make it look like a chrome silver, which kind of matches the color of the chair, metallic silver. And the feet is also 2-tone, so it's silver and black finish. And we have our Thermaltake logo on the side. It's a very beautiful leg for the desk, and also very durable. Okay, so if we can close up and look at the texture of the surface of this desk, we use the carbon fiber texture for the desk. You can see here. And we also include kind of like a rear spoiler on sports car, kind of like a second table. So you can have dual monitors set up, or you can put some accessories on the second deck as well. So it's very easy to use, and also very convenient if you have many products or accessories that you want to put on as well. And we also include USB ports here, and on the left side, and also on the right side. Okay. So let's take a look, because there's also lighting on this table, even though you may not see right now. But if we turn off the lights, and you can see there's actually light on the wall. Okay, so we've put RGB light strips on the back of the desk, so the light is kind of like projecting onto the wall to create this lighting atmosphere. It's more subtle this way, also kind of mysterious. So we were rather creative on the lighting of this desk to make it more special and outstanding and different than other gaming desks you've seen on the market. Okay, and just to show you that the height of the desk or the lighting effect can be changed or set up via our mobile app or the iTake software engine. So I'm just going to demo that if we use our Thermaltake mobile app, we can change the height. Okay, just very easy to adjust. You just download our app and you can change the height of the desk, and you can set up profiles, and also you can change the lighting effect on the desk as well. So let's just raise it up again just to show you. Okay, and also we have included this control panel here. So if you want to change the height or you want to set up profile manually, you can do it here as well. So let's turn the lights back on. So let's continue with our the rest of the Argent series products. Let's start with this keyboard. This is the Argent K5 RGB mechanical gaming keyboard, and we introduced the cherry blue and cherry silver mechanical switch for this keyboard. And the top is aluminum finish. Also, the black part is also aluminum, so it's same material. And if you can see on the side, there's a very beautiful curvature design. And underneath, there's this what we call the underglow lighting effect, which that you will see on many of our Argent series products. And the keyboard also includes the palm rest. And one of the highlights of the keyboard is actually this little thing here. This is the volume control. And we took the concept from kind of like a premium car audio system. You see they're very beautiful and high quality control knob. So we kind of use that concept and we put it onto the keyboard. And there's also a mute button here. So it's very elegant looking and also a very premium feel. And it's just very different from the rest of the keyboards that you've seen out there. Okay, so the next Argent item is the gaming mouse. This one is the Argent M5 RGB gaming mouse, which comes in two models, the wired one on the left and the wireless one. And as for the wired one, you can also see the underglow lighting effect underneath. And both are equipped with Pixar sensors up to 16,000 dpi. And micro switch, we use the Omron 50 million click micro switch. So the difference between them is the underglow. The wired one has underglow and the wireless one does not, because we want to have more usage for the wireless one. Therefore, we remove the underglow effect. And the scrolling wheel on the mouse is also metal, just so you know. So the next item beneath them is the Argent MP1 gaming mouse pad. And we use aluminum finish. Also, there's the RGB underglow underneath. Okay. So the next one is the Argent MB1 gaming mouse bungee. As you can see, there's also this beautiful underglow lighting effect underneath. And we make the bungee rather small looking and kind of like a teardrop shape. Very interesting, but also it stays very firmly onto the surface. So the next one is this one up here. And this is the Argent DS100 desk cooler. And the purpose of this is to cool off kind of like your finger or your environment right in front of you. Because some people might sweat a lot after long hours of usage or typing the keyboard. So this cooler will blow cool air from it. So it's going to cool off your fingers and your overall environment, just by a little bit. And there's also lighting strip on the left and right of the cooler. So the next item is this. This is the Argent H5 RGB surround gaming headset, okay, which that we will introduce to you in depth later on today. And behind it is the Argent HS1 gaming headset stand. So this is aluminum, one piece aluminum, and also there's lighting from all the way from the top to bottom, and also the underneath, which is the RGB underglow lighting effect. Okay, so let's move on to the next session. And this is just to give you a quick glance, because this is a quick tour of our Argent H5 headset family. We have a total of 3 products. The first one is a stereo one, and the second one is the one that you've just seen. It's the 7.1 surround sound one. And we also have a wireless H5 gaming headset. So moving on to this session, we have a new gaming mouse coming up. This is the Project X, and the purpose of them is to have lightweight mouse. And I will tell you how light they are later today. Okay, so total of 2 models. The first one is the wired one, and the second one is the wireless one. And the next one, we have another K5 keyboard, but this one is low profile. So we use the Cherry mechanical low profile switch, as you can see on the side. We also use the low profile keycaps. Okay. So it looks quite like the K5, but just much shorter profile. And we also use the same control knob, volume control knob for this keyboard as well, just to keep the same quality. And last of the keyboard is the W1 wireless keyboard. This one comes with cherry red and cherry blue. And they don't have lighting on it because we want to conserve energy use, because they are wireless. So it's the same, it's a 3-mode connection, Bluetooth or 2.4 GHz wireless or the conventional wire connection. And that's it for the quick tour.
And thank you so much, Stefan, for your introductions. We just finished our quick tour. We're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back after commercial. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Level, a headset which provides you with superior audio quality and comfort. all the while looking incredibly sleek and stylish. Hi there, I'm Justin from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the Ring Pro RGB gaming headset. The Ring Pro is an incredibly stylish headset, designed with auto headband adjustment abilities, ensuring it will fit practically any head size. The comfortable ear cups are made with breathable memory foam, ensuring your ears will stay nice and comfortable no matter how long your gaming session is. The oversized 50mm drivers of the Ring Pro help to minimalise distortion, all the while producing clear and precise sounds ranging from 20Hz to 20 kHz. Additionally, the Ring Pro uses the ESS9018 DAC, which is a single chip solution delivering 24-bit lossless playback and unprecedented dynamic range with ultra-low distortion. This combined with the built-in Sabre 9601K amplifier will provide your ears with an incredibly punchy bass line as well. Finally, the Ring Pro comes with 7.1 virtual surround sound technology. This enables you to fully immerse yourself in a 360-degree range of sound. So, no more enemies sneaking up undetected behind you. This headset comes with a bunch of awesome extra features as well. Firstly, to ensure you can communicate in-game, the Ring Pro comes with an omnidirectional microphone. This means sound is picked up from all angles of the mic, ensuring your team will hear your callouts no matter where the mic is sitting by your face. Additionally, the Ring Pro provides you with striking visuals, coming with 16.8 million RGB colour illumination and 5 customisable lighting effects. These can be changed using our Thermaltake iTake engine, or RGB+ software, but is also compatible with 𝗦𝗁𝗵𝗶𝗯𝗶, Amazon Alexa, and our TT AI voice control app. Lastly, the Ring Pro also comes with instant controls at the push of a button, such as volume level, EQ presets, and mute, changed using our Thermaltake iTake engine, or RGB+ software, but is also compatible with 𝗦𝗁𝗵𝗶𝗯𝗶, Amazon Alexa, and our TT AI voice control app. Lastly, the Ring Pro also comes with instant controls at the push of a button, such as volume level, EQ presets, and mute, via the easy-to-access inline control button. So, for a headset that has your back in the game, you can't go past the Ring Pro. Not only does it look sleek and come with 16.8 million colour RGB illumination, but with the plethora of audio options available to you, you are going to hear some very crisp audio too. With a gorgeous look combined with outstanding sound quality, the Ring Pro is the perfect way to lift your game. Yes! Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please remember to leave us a like and pop any questions or thoughts you may have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while you're still here, check out one of these awesome videos on the screen right now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
While power supplies might not be the most exciting part of a build, you will certainly notice the difference if you skimp out on one. Power supplies basically provide you with the juice to bring your PC to life, so why not ensure your PC is getting the most out of its power supply as possible? Hey there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and if you want the power, then check out our awesome new range of 𝗘𝗅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 PF1 power supplies. Coming in 850 watt, 750 watt and 650 watt options, these 80+ platinum power supplies are a great choice for your next build. In contrast to its ARGB cousins, this series of PF1s are entirely RGB-less, for those of you who prefer more of a professional, minimalist look. They're also fully modular, meaning you don't have to deal with an unruly jumble of cables that you might not even use. While platinum PSUs are usually quite large, that isn't the case with the PF1. Coming in at just 140mm deep, 86mm high and 150mm long, this PSU is nice and compact, allowing for an easier fit in smaller sized cases. The 𝗘𝗅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲's compact size is achieved by new board technology. This new design allows all SMDs to sit on the topmost side of the PCB. This prevents heat accumulation at the base of the PSU and allows cold air to easily pass through, ensuring your PSU's temperature is kept nice and low. Constructed using premium Japanese capacitors, the 𝗘𝗅𝗵𝗶𝗃1 provides
Alright, after a short commercial, we are back. With me, it's 𝗟𝗶𝗃𝗲. Today, why your smile's a little bit like tired. Nah, because we're gonna introduce guys memory more, right?
Yeah, memory more. We'll go a little bit deep into more detail.
Okay.
Okay. That's
So-
straightforward.
Yeah, let's start with.
The first thing is just show you the 𝗘𝗃 XG. So some general information for this new series. The name is 𝗘𝗃 XG. It's a DDR4 memory, come with 4 different frequency from 36 to 40, 44, and 4600. Okay, again, 𝗘𝗃 RGB, 𝗘𝗃 XG RGB, it's 36, 40, 44, 4600 megahertz. Okay, it's 8 gigabyte memory, so one pack is 2 memory modules, so its total is 16 gigabyte. All right, so what makes this XG so special? The first thing is the name. Why we call it XG? Because we can take a look here at the camera, the heat spreader. The first thing I want to highlight is the heat spreader is a special and unique design, it's X-cross design. Okay, 2 heat spreader is crossed in the middle, so that you will see a little X here. And with this X-cross style heat spreader, with the different, we can give you 2 different surface treatment. It's 2-tone surface treatment. The pattern is different. The material, the treatment on the surface is different. So it shows us the heat spreader and then the memory more elegant. And you can't find the similar design, the concept on the market right now. So that's why it's very unique. And then we give it a name, it's called the XG. All right, so that's the first thing. The second thing I want to highlight is this memory module features 16 high lumen adjustable LED. Okay, so the number of LED is pretty more. Okay, so how the 16 LED goes, you can check out the memory software here. We got total 16, and 16 and 2 is 1 pair, so you will see the 8 different light zone here. So each spot means 2 LED, so we got 8 different light zone. Through the software, you can read there's this, because this is with 8 light zone, we can give you more possibility and creative to create a new lighting effect through our software. Okay, so let me show you the software, how to control the 𝗘𝗃 XG RGB memory. Here's the software called 𝗘𝗃, and we have the live demo product here. So the camera can take both the software and the memory. Okay. First, when you open up turn on the software, our 𝗘𝗃 RGB software, first thing you can see is the memory status and the information, like the size, the frequency, the temperature for the memory. We also have Celsius and Fahrenheit, and also have some basic information like the latency, the frequency, etc. Also on the other side, have the loading to show you how much you have running with your system. Like right now, we just use the 1 gigabyte out of the 16 gigabyte. The loading is around 11%. Okay, and then we have the 2 memory modules, so there's 2 different PC information, memory information you can see. All right, so next one is the lighting. Here is the lighting interface. You can see this XG. So each memory module comes with 8 different light zones, and total is 16 LED, 16 adjustable LED. So we just pick one, and we got over like 20 different lighting effects. You can choose flow. You see the first one is running a different lighting effect, and through the interface you can see here is Xings in the middle of the memory. Just like I said in the beginning, the heat spreader design is a unique X-shaped style heat spreader. Okay, it gives us a different lighting zone on the memory module. All right, let's change it a little bit. Change a new lighting effect to show you. Okay, because this is an 8 light zone and a 16 LED, so you can see the light go through the memory. It's a very smooth and very unique. Here is the preview, and the real product is here. 有点太亮，看不到。Yeah. You can see the light zone is go through. Now it's a little too bright, so yeah, we can. Okay, now we can see the light through the memory module flows very smoothly because it's 16 LED, 8 different light zones, and give you more smooth lighting flow around the memory. Okay, so the memory itself, not only about the heat spreader, also the lighting is very unique and very give you more possibility to run with the software. All right, that's the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 RGB software. And you think of the fixed default lighting effect is not good enough. You want to create more. You want to show your creativity. You can use the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 the neon maker. Hold on, let me turn off this and turn on neon maker. As you may know, neon maker is a powerful lighting editing software. So here is a 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲. It's also support the neon maker. You can see the 8 light zone. First one, second one, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I opened up the set up the profile to show you how the 8 light zone goes. Through the software, you can interface. You can see the 8 light zone, and the 3 on each side on the top, and the 2 of the lighting zone on the middle, around the middle, and the 6 LED layout is inside the memory. So with the 8 different light zone, and you can create a more stunning lighting effect with the neon maker. Okay, so you can see the memory here is running with a special lighting effect with we just customized with the neon maker. Right. So once again, for the XG, 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲 is come with 4 different frequency from 36, 40, 44 to 46. Okay. And it's only one color because of the special design. So we have a 2-tone surface treatment. All right. Okay, that's it for the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲. The available date right now is around the end of February to early March. Okay, that's it for the 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next one is here. Our 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲 RGB. If you already bought our 𝗘𝘅𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲 RGB, you might know our frequency right now. The highest is 4600 MHz, and this year we raise the frequency to even higher to 4800 megahertz. Okay, with the 𝗃𝘅 RGB 4800 megahertz, it covers two different colors like the black and white. Okay, and the PCB design, the spec is high standard. We use like before. It's a tender PCB with 2 ounce inside and the 10 mil gold finger. All the PCB we keep the high system requirement to design the PCB. No matter the not only the 𝗃𝘅 RGB, also the 𝗃𝘅 XG and 𝗃𝘅 Z1. We use the highest standard with a 10-layer PCB with a 2 ounce copper inside and the 10 mil gold finger. Okay, that's the one standard, the only one standard when we making the memory module. All right, and for 48, the available day will around the Q2. Keep you update. Please follow us on the social media. We will release the update news on that. Okay, the next one is a little bit surprise. If you watch the quick tour, you might know. If you are not satisfied with black and white, you want something special and looks really cool and elegant, we have come out 2 different colors. First one is a 𝗃𝘅 RGB metallic gold. Okay, it's a limited edition with only one frequency. It's 3600 megahertz. Again, the metallic gold is a limited edition with only one frequency. It's 3600 megahertz. And you can see, if the camera can take a close look, you can see the treatment on the surface of the heat spreader. Looks really, it's a fine quality and it looks really elegant. Okay, the coating, the treatment is really good. On the other hand, the other side. So even this clip is gold. It's a gold color to match the heat spreader design and the color. Okay, and if you don't like gold, you want something more special, we have another one. It's called the 𝗃𝘅 RGB Racing Red. Okay, the coating is like a car. The way they doing the coating on the car, we apply it to the memory, use the same process to do the heat spread coating. So the finished work is really high quality. You can see the texture and treatment on through the camera. Okay, the other side. Okay, with this is also a limited edition and the frequency as well. It's just like a metallic gold. It's only one frequency. It's 3600 megahertz. Okay, so once again, the product name is 𝗃𝘅 RGB Racing Red. All right, that's for the first part for the memory.
Yeah, a round of applause for 𝗟𝗶𝗃.
Thank you.
You know, someone write down in the comments say you're always full of energy,
Oh,
always
really?
like so cheerful.
Okay.
And since we finish our memory parts, we're gonna give away some prizes.
Right.
So what are we gonna give away?
Oh. 𝗃𝘅.
𝗃𝘅 12. All right, so the rules are quite simple, very easy. We will ask you one question. If you know the answer of our question, please write down the answer directly in the comment.
Yeah.
And you will be chosen randomly.
Okay. Yeah,
Right?
we will choose the winner randomly. So please, if you know the questions, we will give the question. Know the answer. We will give
We
her-
won't give you the answer.
We won't give you the answer.
We will
will
give you the question.
we will give the answer. Oh, okay. Like hint. Like hint.
Maybe a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
All right, time to win some 𝗃𝘅 12.
Yeah.
And now our question is, Does Neo Maker support 𝗃𝗃 RGB?
Yeah.
A, yes. B, no. Easy, right?
Right. If you watching the like 5 minutes ago,
Yeah,
I will
if you
show
listen
how to
very
use,
carefully.
how to use the software to control the 𝗃𝗃. Yeah, and then the software can give you more possibility to show your creativity, how to create a stunning lighting effect by yourself.
Yeah. If we don't support, we won't ask you, right?
Right.
So the answer is dun, 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 dun. You are nodding your head.
Yes. I'm nodding my head. Okay, if you want to win the 𝗃𝗃 12,
12.
the question is this
Does Neo
the
Maker
Neo Maker support 𝗃𝗃
RGB?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
While you are leaving the comments, as I will emphasize again, 𝗃𝗃 is a whole new series we're going to launch this year. Available day will be around late February to early March.
That'll be pretty soon.
Yeah.
Like after 1 month.
After Chinese New Year.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a really special and unique design with special X cross style heat spreader, give you two-tone surface treatment, and come with 16 high lumen adjustable LED, give you more possibility to show your style with the lighting effect.
All right, so we have less than 1 minute. Please write down the answer directly in the comment, and we will choose the winner randomly. Okay, and still we need to ask everyone. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Very important. And also we have Facebook page and also our event marker site. You can also follow us on our IG, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, we have Thermaltake IG.
Yeah.
All right, TikTok. Who is gonna win the 𝗃𝗃 12 totally for free?
Yeah, I already saw lots of people just leave a comment. Most of the people, I would say 100% people give the right answer. Okay.
Too easy your question?
I think this is a way to let all the viewers to remember what's
Our 𝗃𝗃
𝗃𝗃 and then the software. Yeah.
and 𝗃𝗃 12.
Yep.
But now we
Okay.
have 𝗃𝗃 12 Turbo, right?
Right.
So when to choose Turbo?
Next time.
Next time. Okay. Time's up.
Okay.
A round of applause again for Abby. And we'll be right back after our short commercial. Let's take a break. Ciao.
Bye.
Stability. Additionally, a powerful single 12-volt rail provides stable and reliable power. Its 80+ platinum certification also ensures the utmost energy efficiency. But what is cooling everything down in our PF1, you ask? Well, that would be our ultra-quiet 120mm hydraulic bearing fan. This fan has intelligent PHM controls, ensuring superior cooling performance and near-silent operation. This is aided by our additional Smart Zero fan feature, which can keep the fan from spinning until the load exceeds 30% of the power supply, keeping your components cool without unnecessary fan noises. Utilizing an anti-vibration mounting system with tons of ventilation holes, you can be confident that your power supply will be kept nice and cool even when running the most demanding games or programs. So if your current power supply is having a tough time under heavy programs or games, then it sounds like you need a bit of tough power. Our new sleek and simple Tough Power PF1 range provides unparalleled stability and efficiency. Coming in a compact size and with 3 different wattage options, you're sure to feel the power with one of these bad boys in your build. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave us a like and pop any thoughts or questions you may have in the comments section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and ding that bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while you're still around, check out either of these 2 awesome Thermaltake videos floating around me, and we'll see you in the next one. Are you a a big performance-orientated PC builder, always wanting to get the most out of your hardware? Perhaps you're aiming for a peak airflow configuration without having to sacrifice silent running. Well, you might soon find yourself becoming a fan of our new product. Hey there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and while it has been a minute since we released a purely performance-orientated fan, we've finally joined the party. This is the Thermaltake Tough Fan, for all your high-end cooling needs. The Tough Fan has been designed as a hybrid fan, delivering exceptional airflow performance across both high static pressure setups and high airflow focus configurations. This PWM controlled fan can perform at a maximum speed of 2000 RPM, ensuring your precious hardware stays nice and cool no matter how heavy your programs are. It also comes with a low noise cable to bring down the RPM and subsequently make the Tough Fan even quieter than it already is. And of course, there's case mount and radiator mount screws also included. The specific design of the Tough Fan's blades is what makes it so efficient. The blades are built with a special liquid crystal polymer, which is a compound that minimalizes vibration when performing at full speed. Additionally, the blade design features high tensile strength and low thermal material.
Yes, we are back.
Yeah.
It's us again.
The final part for the memory.
Oh, a little bit sad.
That's all right. We just already show a lot. Right.
Yesterday
Okay.
and today, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, so we're gonna cut our chatting.
Okay,
Let's
let's
begin.
go to the product. We showed the full RC last year, and this year we upgrade the product. Let's show the color box first. It's called the Floor RC Ultra, and it comes with two sizes, 240 and 360. It's a CPU and a memory all-in-one liquid cooler. Okay, so put on the color box. Here is a live demo, which is installed system here. It's a 240 for RC Ultra 240, and we also come with the 360. All right, so like we first time launch for RC, this is a CPU and a memory liquid cooler. The original idea concept is we're thinking we can use the air cooler to cool down the CPU, giving the output the best cooling performance and the CPU performance. Why we just use this concept to cool down the memory, keep memory running with really stable temperature and output the best performance. So that's the purpose. Original purpose to create the Floor RC, and we launched yesterday, and through the almost 1 year, the feedback we get from the different regions we sell out to all these customers is pretty good. This product is really innovative and really efficient. And it's a really brilliant idea to create this product. So this year, we just upgrade the Floor RC to Floor RC Ultra. Remember, I say in the beginning of today's quick tour, and yesterday, if you watch our live stream, Ultra is a new series. We give it a code name Ultra. Means the monitor, LCD monitor, is built inside our product. No matter this all-in-one cooler for CPU only, or this CPU water blocker for liquid cooling, or it's the CPU and the memory all-in-one cooler. If you see the Ultra, means we have the LCD monitor with the product. Okay, that's a check the product itself. This is the Floor RC Ultra 240. We have two different monitor built-in on this cooler. First is on CPU water block. It's a 2.1-inch circular monitor, LCD monitor. Another one is on the memory water block. It's a 3.9 inches rectangular LCD display on the memory water block. Each monitor can run and control by TTRGB plus 2.0 independently, which means you can run, you can monitor, you can show or even upload different GIF file or JPEG file on CPU water block and showing another information or different pictures GIF file on memory water block. So you have the two monitor. Imagine you have the two monitor can running with two different information or two different GIF file and JPEG at the same time. Give you more possibility and the flexibility to watch or check your system or giving some really a little bit of entertainment with your system. Okay, let me show you how to use the software to control this product. So take a look about the software. It's the 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗲𝗄 2.0. Okay, so through the lighting, you can see here right now is the CPU water block. I use the CPU water block as an example to show you how to control it. Right now, it's the shows the CPU clock speed is around 3 something to 4, and because it's a live system, so it's running. So we can switch to the CPU temperature. Oh, the temperature is a little bit weird. Okay. Right now, the loading is around 2% to 7%. And you can check different things like a GPU and the liquid cooling temperature, etc. And also you can check you can switch and change the background of the monitor, like this one, to yellow. Okay, like take a look at the water block. You can see when I choose yellow, it turns to yellow. It's really hard to read the numbers because the yellow is too bright. So I change back to black. Okay, now you can see the numbers. So all the text and the graphics and the background, everything, the color can be different by your will. You can change to red, and change meters to white or a little bit like red. Okay. So depends on what is information you want to show on the monitor. You can just customize and pick the one you want to show. And then also you can add a little bit entertainment to that, like upload your customize. You create the GIF file, you can upload to the monitor through the software to the monitor. And also on the bottom of the monitor, you can also show some critical information like CPU temperature, CPU clock, and the centrals. And again, we can choose different things here. And we can change the speed of the information loop. Like here, loading, temperature, running really fast or slow, normal speed. And then also the text color, you can change. Right now it's white, you can black and anything you want. Okay, so that's how we control the monitor shows upload and control the things that we can upload to the display. And the same way to control the monitor on memory water block is the same. Okay, and the one thing I want to mention is because the display on the memory water block is rectangular, so we have the little switch, the software, inside the software, you can decide upload the picture or GIF file or show the information is vertical or horizontal. See, there's a vertical, and this horizontal. Because the way you install the motherboard, the motherboard place inside your chassis, it might be changed, might be different. So it's hard to say it shows vertical or horizontal ways. But for the CPU water block, the monitor is rotatable, so it doesn't matter how you install it. Okay, so for this product, 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗲𝗄 Ultra 240 and 360, it's a two LCD display on that. quick summary. You can use the 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗲𝗃 2.0 to upload or the GIF file or JPEG on the both of the monitor, run the different things and control them independently. Also show some real PC information, show the different information on the different LCD monitor. And the monitor on the memory water block, it could be be horizontal or vertical way to show the picture and information. For the CPU water block, the display, the cap is rotatable. So depend, no matter how you install the cooler inside your chassis, it could be the right way, right direction to show all the informations. And this is about the display and how we use it and how we control it. About the performance, we use a ToughN Turbo Edition, ToughN 12 Turbo Edition with the cooler, which means we raise the fan speed from the first generation is around 150 to 200, from 100 RPM to 2500 RPM. The fan speed is raised, and we use turbo, the structure and the performance, and the noise level is quite low, and the CFN, the airflow and the air pressure is quite high. So we ensure you have the best cooling performance with the 4RC Ultra series 240 and 360. All right, so for this series, the availability will around May, just along with the date we will release the TTRG Plus 2.0 software, because it must control by the TTRG Plus 2.0 software. All right, the MSRP for the 240 and 360. 240 MSRP is 349.99, and the 360 the MSRP is 369.99. All right, that's it for C Ultra. One thing need to mention again. If you buy the Floor C series or the Floor C Ultra series, the memory must be Tough-Red RC memory. Okay, Tough-Red RC again, it comes with a 4 different frequency from 32, 36, 40, 4400 megahertz. Okay, it's 8 GB module. So the memory is not inside, comes with the cooler. You have to buy the memory separately. Give you the best cooling performance with the memory and the gaming experience. All right, move on to the next one. First one I want to talk is this one is the two the accessory. Okay, the first one is Pacific A2 Ultra. Okay, it's a memory water block, just like what we do have for the Floor C Ultra. This water block with a display. And then for the A2 Ultra, it's also designed for the some who don't like, they won't want to use all-in-one. They just want to build a liquid cooling system. And then you definitely need an LCD monitor on your memory water block. So it's called A2. It support our memory, okay. And the way to control it is like same like our Ultra C is use the TTRG Plus 2.0. All right. Okay, the available day is around May, just like Ultra. And for the other one is the Pacific R2 Ultra memory cover. Remember, we have a Pacific R1, the LED memory cover. Is if you buy the memory without the RGB on that, you can buy the R1 cover to give you the lighting effect with your RGB, with your memory. And this year we upgrade the R1 to the R2 Ultra, and with the LCD monitor, the same size, like 3.9 inches on that. So I take the cover. See, you can support memory height to 48 millimeter height or 48 millimeter height. So most of the memory you can find on the market, no matter it is the RGB one or non-RGB one, it's compatible with this cover R2. Okay, and This is another secret features. You can take the memory, the display. It basically is detachable. Okay, again, it's a memory cover, right? The secret is detachable. So we will have a magnet on the back or give you some special sticker. You can attach this on the side panel of the chassis, no matter it's TG, tempered glass, or steel side panel. You can use this one with the USB cable to attach on the side panel or front panel. Or you don't want to just use this is on the outside of the chassis, so you can simply just put it back and then put it back to the memory. It's very easy to use, and it gives your memory additional function and a little bit of entertainment for that. Okay, it's R2. The availability is same like A2 is around May this year. All right, that's for the memory product. Let's move on to Andy for the RAM modding.
Yeah, we are ready. Second part for our Raymore. Anything to say to the audience, Andy?
Welcome back. Let's look at some mods.
What? So short and efficient.
So just a little background story on modding, because at Thermaltake we've done modding for maybe 6 years. Last year. Where we invited 8 modders from around the world to mod our 𝗃 modules. So currently we have on display only 5 mods. So actually 3 couldn't make it, but they're really also really wonderful as well. So let's dive into it. So the first mod, as you see right here, is by 𝗏𝗏𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗏, aka 𝗟𝗶𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏. So the whole theme is zombie hand. If you look at the very bottom, it starts off with an acrylic kind of panel, and then topped off with some kind of AstroTurf fake grass. If you see his hand, actually don't worry about the crack. That actually came broken because postage from UK all the way to Taiwan actually is quite difficult, and clay is pretty easy to break. Anyway, moving on from that, as you can see, there's blood stains as well. So it's kind of like a zombie, maybe like someone trying to come out of the ground holding the 𝗃, and that's actually a mold of his hand. And as you can see, that's his finger kind of like being bitten off by a dog or a cat or something. So this is the 𝗃 module, as you can see. Basically, yeah, he hand painted everything, and it's kind of trying to resemble kind of rust or like kind of dirt, since it's coming out of the ground and everything. So that's what basically his whole design is. How we mark this event is basically we look at the design of the RAM module mod, and then we also take into consideration of the actual stand. So we kind of mark it twice. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the second mod. Okay. This is the second one. As you can see, the knife kind of fell off because we had some postage issues. This one's actually quite delicate. If you see, the top and bottom are actually 2 separate parts with a kind of a wire in the middle, so that the front and the top lights up. As you can see, there's LEDs as well. And the whole base is 3D printed and kind of sanded down and spray painted as well, plus painted with brushes as well. So you can see, if you've played Warhammer or if you've collected models as well, at the bottom there's like little patches of grass, and all the rocks and everything are handmade, even with a little piece of wood as well. I think the wood is actually wood, it's not really handmade, but everything else is handmade. The actual base is supposed to light up like this. It kind of broke, but maybe you can see it through the camera. The whole thing is kind of red and it's like glowing, kind of like a lava design. On the left is another rock. As you can see, it's kind of hand painted, and it does actually look like a rock. I don't know if you can see it through the camera. And at the back, there's crystals, beautiful crystals, and then here is like the crystal design of the RAM mod. So in total, on this mod, there's 4 sticks. So this is the first one, which is kind of like, okay, it's one-sided. It's kind of like a crystal design, which kind of matches with the whole theme. The second one would be the stand. It says Thermaltake RAM mod 2020. And going on to the third one will be the top part, where it's the gun itself. So the gun, you can decide to, you know, put this one up front or put this one up front, so you can kind of have like a different design to as you please. So in total, Franco made 4 RAM mods. At the bottom, as you can see, it laid out on the table. Oops, this thing fell off again. Anyway, voting is happening now, if I haven't mentioned it before. It ends on the 15th, so there's 2 more days to vote. All you gotta do is go to our community forums at community.thermaltake.com, go to the events part, and there's RAM Mod Invitational 2020 in there, and then all you gotta do is click on who do you think will win to win some awesome prizes. So as you can see, on the top of this, the RAM module, like the whole thing is kind of like designed differently. I know it's kind of falling apart because we sent it from Italy, and things like that do happen. So like the design is, you know, not really like a normal gun. He incorporated everything into the design. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the next one, which is by 𝗦𝗁𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 from Thailand. As you can see, it's a Mark III or Mark IV Iron Man suit. The whole thing is CNC'd, so it's kind of metal, and it's quite robust as well. The top has a TT fitting, so you incorporated some of our own products into this RAM mod as well, which is nice to see. The pillars come down from all the way from the top, and you know, it kind of connects the RAM together. And on the sides as well, you can see, you know, the RAM, the suit, and everything. And then the top is like acrylic with a spring, and the bottom is also like acrylic with a spring as well. So the whole like design he came up with is quite, you know, really unique to itself. So yeah, if you want to vote for Thailand 𝗦𝗁𝗵𝗃𝗲, aka Suwasak, you know, please give him a vote. Cool. So moving on to the next one is the 4 mods from Cyberpunk 2077. Not sure if you guys play the game or if you like the game, but you know, Michael from Philippines designed 4 RAM's heatsinks for us. So the first one is Mantis Blade, and on the other side, you know, that's the, you know, the brand that makes the Mantis Blade, which is very cool. And then I think he actually 3D printed everything, and then same with the whole design of the stand as well. As you can see, you know, there's metal screws, and everything is like stuck on perfectly. Looks very clean. Really love this. And same along with the next one as well. This one is the one that's more suitable for girls, well, in my opinion anyway. It's kind of pink and purple. Kind of makes the, you know, the TT logo pop out. And on the other side, it's kind of like very similar as well. And as I said, at the back, on the stand, you can see that, you know, it's LED and it's lit up. So when you put the RAM, it's going to have like a halo at the back and on the sides as well. And you can change to any color. It's RGB and it comes with a remote. So this second design from Mad Mods is also really cool as well. Not too sure what the whole layout is, but I think it's also Cyberpunk 2077. Moving on to the third mod from Michael. So this is also the CT3X, which is the fastest bike on Cyberpunk. And yeah, I did Google that today because I didn't know this yesterday. But yeah, it's the bike from Cyberpunk. And that comes with also the case, the platform he made as well. And then the platform is, also kind of similar to the one I showed you before, kind of acrylic. Everything is cut with laser, and it has a few metal bolts. The final mod from 𝗏𝗍 would be the gun one, which is the 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. And then, yeah, if you guys played the game, this gun is quite a good gun. So if you do like Mad Mods, aka Michael's mods, I think you should vote for him. And as I said before, we still have 2 days for voting. And actually, there's a couple of mods that didn't make it. One was the Minecraft one, and then there was one Star Wars one, and then there was also, I can't remember what the third one is. I think it was also a Cyberpunk one by 𝗏𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. So please do check it out on the websites. Okay, moving on to the final displayed mod that we have here. This one's the big one. I think you guys like this one. It actually came in the black box, and in the black box there's a remote which you can change the color of the LEDs. I didn't actually open the box because it's actually kind of wedged in the back there. But as you can see, these flash, and it's kind of RGB. And then over here, there's the lightning that kind of sticks to your finger. So the whole concept of this is quite cool. It's kind of like a plasma rifle. And then we have the 𝗃𝗵 modules, which basically, work as the battery for the gun. And as you can see, there's some kind of diamonds here, red diamonds, blue sapphires, and then basically it looks like that. The gun itself is made of wood, and I think this is hand painted. And over there, we actually connected 2 power banks to light up the whole gun. So, it's quite cool. A lot of the modders at this event actually put in, electronics to make their mods light up and everything, and I think that gives it a much better, look to everything. Cool. So basically, that's the mod part. I want to show you something else, which is the 𝗃𝗵 art. So as you know, we've been, 𝗃𝗵 is a really beautiful heatsink, and we really wanted to, connect it with art. So what we did is we found a famous manga creator in Taiwan. So, and then he created this character. So the character is, I guess it's the TT girl. Doesn't have a name yet. So if you have a name, you leave it down in the comments. And it's TT girl. I'm just going to call it TT girl now. And she's holding the sniper rifle. So it comes in the black version. And also, we have a white version as well. So which one do you prefer anyway? I prefer black personally. Okay, so that was made by Liu Jingliang. And then we also found a metal worker in Taiwan as well, quite famous as well. His name is Chang Yao. So he designed 2 types of kind of designs. One is the tiger, which is this one, and leopard. But to me, this is like a lion. So okay, I'm just going to call it the lion. This is the lion head. And then there's the leopard. So you can see, like, it's very, very nicely done. There's some leaves and flowers over here with, the leopard head. And then there's some more, I think it must be engraved, laser engraved gold, like a flower plait here as well. And if you don't really like this kind of design, he also did 2 other designs, which basically represents the same kind of the same tiger and leopard kind of look, but this one is more titanium. So when you move it around, it kind of like changes color. And if you know, on a lot of like performance exhausts, they have this kind of color as well. So as you can see, there's not the tiger. I think it's the lion and the leopard. Yeah. So if you do like them and you want to see something like this, please leave a comment, and maybe we'll come up with something like this in the future. Cool. So that's about it.
You're sweating already.
I know, it's so hot. The lights are hot. Oh my god.
But actually, it's quite cold here.
Really? All right, cool.
All right. Any conclusions? Oh, don't forget to vote,
tough
Ray.
Yeah, 𝗘𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗵. My conclusion is 𝗘𝗵𝗵.
And don't forget to
vote. Don't
to
forget
win
to
some
vote.
prizes.
Yes, you can win a power supply, 𝗟𝗶𝗃𝗲𝗄, and some fans. So head over to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 See you.
And right now we're gonna take a short break. See you back in a commercial.
Further to its overall efficiency. The Tough Fan is developed with both enhanced durability and stability. This is due to the fan's metal reinforced motor hub, which has been specifically constructed with steel. Additionally, the Tough Fan features a second generation hydraulic bearing. This incorporates a new shaft design with inside etches, which allows for the preservation of lubricant on both sides to reduce noise during operation and extend the fan's lifespan. Finally, the Tough Fan is equipped with discrete rubber pads, which will help dampen any vibrations and further aid in noise reduction, which in turn lets it achieve those high RPM speeds without any extra noise accompanying it. So isn't it time you upped your cooling game with one of our awesome Thermaltake Tough Fans? Whether running them as case or radiator fans, the Tough Fan is built for superior cooling. If you want a fan that looks sleek and provides you with peak airflow without sacrificing low noise levels, then this well and truly is a fantastic option for you. Available now in multiple colours, as long as it's black. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave us a like and pop any thoughts or questions you may have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while you're still hanging around, check out either of these 2 videos floating in the air beside me, and we will see you in the next one. Are you looking for that next big upgrade to your system? Perhaps you're wanting something that will make your PC stand out, but will also ensure you get the most out of your hardware without ever having to worry about overheating. Well, perhaps it's time to try out something you never even knew you needed until now. Hey there, Sarah here from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the Thermaltake 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃, the world's first CPU and memory all-in-one cooler. Coming in 240mm and 360mm options, the 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 is a superior quality all-in-one cooler. It includes a radiator, 2 water blocks and an ARGB controller, as well as either 2 or 3 120mm radiator fans. The cabling of the tubing is braided, giving the 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 a premium, sleek look. On top of this, both water blocks and fans come with 16.8 million colour RGB illumination. These LEDs provide strikingly bright illumination, allowing you to customize your lighting display in a way that's truly unique for you. This can also be synced with your motherboard software for incredibly simple customization. The 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 provides exceptional cooling performance, optimized for cooling both your CPU and your RAM. The 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 works by running through the CPU block, radiator, and then memory block. This allows the 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 to achieve maximum cooling efficiency and thermal dissipation. The high efficiency radiator's fin density is designed
Welcome back. Right now with me is Stefan.
Hello everyone.
Still very exciting TT gaming zones.
Yes.
I love this chair.
Yes, this is definitely one of the highlights of our Expo introduction for our Thermaltake gaming products.
And also this part.
Yes.
I guess we will just order like foods out and stay at home all day.
Yes, this is a very awesome setup, which I will introduce in depth in a moment.
All right, so I'm gonna leave it to you, Stefan. Please introduce our TT gaming.
Okay, thank you. It's very nice to see all of you viewers again. Thank you for attending our Thermaltake 2021 Online Expo. And for this year, for the Thermaltake gaming product development, we are very proud to introduce to you our whole new Argent series lineup. Now this is a big lineup because there are so many items and products, so many features and new designs, very interesting stuff as well. So let's start from this chair. Now this is the Argent E700 gaming chair. This is our newest top-of-the-line gaming chair. And let's focus on the shape and the design of it first. We took the concept of a kind of like a first-class airline flight seats because it's both very comfortable and ergonomically friendly, and it's also very durable. But we also make it sporty and gaming looking as well. As you can see that for the material, we use genuine real leather, and we also use red stitching just to enhance the overall gaming atmosphere. And for the headrest, can also go up and down, very convenient to use, okay, and also very comfortable. And as you can see, this part, this is our Thermaltake logo, and we use metal plate to enhance the overall quality of this product. And for the handrest, this is 4D handrest. So pretty much what you would expect from our gaming chair products. 4D handrest. And let's go down to the bottom. For the gas spring, we use class 4 gas spring. And for the feet, this is also aluminum feet with 5 3-inch caster wheels, so 5 wheels in total. And that's the front, but let's look at the back of the chair. Okay, as you can see, this is one-piece finish. It's a very big piece and also very, very nice looking, very nice curves all around. And for the E700 series, this one, for the standard one, comes with 3 colors. This is metallic silver, and we also have white and black. Now we will also release a GT version, which will include some special colors, and we will introduce those colors in the near future. Okay. And let's take a look at the side of the chair. There are a total of 2 levers, one for elevation and the other one is for tilting purpose. And we integrated those 2 levers into the chair to make it really smooth looking and to maintain this beautiful curve. So it's also very nice in design, very nice to look at, very elegant and simple looking as well. Okay. So that's pretty much for the chair. Now let's move on to the next awesome Argent series item. Is this gaming desk. This is the Argent 700 gaming desk. This is again our newest top of the line gaming desk. Let's just focus on the overall size and the shape of it. But definitely one of the design highlights of this desk is at the bottom actually, which is the feet or the leg of the desk. Now this is aluminum finish. And you can see the silver colors, which is kind of matches the color of the gaming chair, which you've just seen. But we also make the leg two-tone colors, so it's silver and black at the back. And let's get a closer look of the desk. Maybe you can see that the pattern of the surface is quite special. We use carbon fiber pattern for the desk. And this desk actually has another kind of like a mini desk on the back. And this resembles sort of like those rare spoilers that you see on sports car. So this is the second deck, and you can put maybe more than 1 monitors, maybe dual monitors, or if you have other accessories like we've set up for you here. So it's very convenient to use. You have some extra space on the second level. Okay. Now, to control the height of the desk, you can use either our mobile app or use our software, our Thermaltake iTake engine. And I'm just going to demonstrate that you can use our mobile app to control the height and also the lighting of the desk. So I will just move back and I will just change the height of the desk very easily on our mobile app, and the desk will go down. Right, and if you want to set up profiles, which there are a total of 4 height profiles, you can set up on the app as well. Now let's just turn the desk back up again. And please keep in mind that this desk, we have installed a anti-collision sensors. So if there's some obstacles or objects on the way of the elevation, then this table will detect it and it will stop the elevation process until the object of the obstacles is removed, and then you can continue to go either up or down. Okay. So let's look at the lighting of the desk, which you may not see at the first glance, but if we turn the lights off, and you can see that the light is actually on the back. So the purpose of that is to have a lighting strip, RGB lighting strip on the back of the desk, and the light is projecting onto the wall behind the desk, creating this really cool looking lighting atmosphere. So it's different from most of the gaming desks that you've seen on the market. It's also very special and very cool looking as well. Okay, so if we can turn the lights back on. Now you can also change the height, adjust the height of the desk manually. There's a control box here, and the height can change from I believe it's 70 centimeters all the way up to 98 centimeters, so which is about 27.5 to 38.5 inches. Okay, and the weight capacity of this desk, it can hold up to 150 kilograms, which is about 330 pounds. And the dimension of the desk, the length and width is 165 centimeter times 85 centimeters, which is about 65 times 33.46 inch. Okay, so that's for this really good looking desk. Now let's keep going on to the rest of the Argent series lineup. Now the first item here on the desk is the Argent K5 RGB mechanical gaming keyboard. Now by mechanical, this one comes with cherry blue and cherry silver switches. And for the top of the keyboard, we use aluminum. And as you can see, there are actually two colors, the metallic, space gray metallic, and also kind of like a matte black finish. And those two parts are both made of aluminum. And at the bottom of the keyboard, you can see that there's lighting strip that goes all around the keyboard, and we call this the underglow lighting effect. And keep in mind that this underglow lighting effect, you will see it on many of our Argent series products. So it's a consistency of design and feature throughout our Argent series lineup. Now another cool feature is this volume control knob. And we took the concept of premium car audio system knob and we put it in this keyboard. So it's really different from pretty much every mechanical gaming keyboard that you've seen. This is not just a normal volume control. This is actually a very premium feel car audio knob quality. And it's aluminum with a mute button in the middle. And this keyboard also comes with magnetic synthetic leather wrist rest. So it's very easy to attach and detach. There's also a mechanic where you can hide the magnet part. And to connect, just simply put it on the bottom of the keyboard and it will connect like that. Magnetic, so it's very easy to use. And we also use memory foam for the palm rest. And for the keyboard, it also has, of course, the hotkeys and the multimedia keys. And there's also a USB pass-through and a 3.5 headphone jack port on the back as well. Okay, and the lighting effect. This one has 13 lighting effects at the front. But for the bottom part, for the underglow, this one has 14 lighting effects. And they can be changed or adjusted by our Thermaltake iTake software engine. Let's just take a look at the monitor here. Yeah. Okay. And many of these Argent series products can be synchronized in lighting all together. For example, right now we have set up the keyboard and the 700 gaming desk and the headset stand and 𝗫𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 mouse and the mouse pad all together in this Thermaltake iTech software engine. So let's move on to our next Argent product, which is the mouse. Now this is the Argent M5 RGB gaming mouse. And this one comes with two models. The one that I'm holding is the wired one, and the other one on this side, this is the wireless one. Now they both equipped with the same DPI value at 16,000 DPI, and of course we use the Pixar sensor. And let's focus on the wired one. This one has the RGB underglow lighting effect that I've introduced to you earlier. It's at the bottom of the mouse, very nice, very beautiful looking. Okay. And for the scrolling wheel, this is also made of metal, so it's also very premium feel. We really look into the detail of our entire Argent series lineup. We really use premium materials for the products as well. And there are three lighting zones: the underglow on the bottom, and the logo, and on the scrolling wheel. And this mouse is ambidextrous, so it's left hand and right hand friendly. And the other M5 mouse is the wireless one. This one has three connection types. You can use the wired, which that we will include in this package, or you can use the 2.4 GHz wireless connection or the Bluetooth connection. Now, the difference between the wired one and the wireless one in terms of lighting is that we removed the RGB underglow on the wireless M5 mouse because we want to have maximum usage time for the wireless product. Therefore, we remove the really power consumption lighting at the bottom, so that you can have more time using it wirelessly. But it also has two lighting zones, which is at the logo and at the scrolling wheel. And this is the wireless dongle for the mouse. Okay. And the Wi-Fi receiver, just pull it out like so, very easily. Okay. Okay. So the next item of the Argent series lineup is the Argent MP1 RGB gaming mousepad. Now this mousepad, the material we use is aluminum. This is actually the first hard gaming mousepad that use aluminum material with lighting. Okay, so if you can see at the side, this one also has a very beautiful curve that you've seen on the keyboard, and it also has the RGB underglow lighting effect on four sides of the mousepad. So very beautiful looking as well. Okay, the next item is this little guy. This is the Argent MB1 RGB mouse bungee. And as you can see that this one really has a different look, different shape than most of the bungee that you've seen. We call it a teardrop looking. And because of this interesting shape, we added internal weight. So we have to make it heavy enough so when you put the mouse cable, when you insert your mouse cable on top, this one doesn't move around. It sticks very firmly onto the floor, and we also use rubber to increase the friction, so it stays really firmly on the surface. Now, you can also see that there's two lighting zones, the logo and the RGB underglow underneath. Also very beautiful. Okay, so the next item is this. You probably guessed what is this. And this is our actual new product. It's also a new Argent series product. This is the Argent DS100 desk cooler. Now the purpose of this cooler is to cool off your finger. If you use the keyboard for a very long time, some people might get sweaty and this area might get relatively warm. So this cooler will blow air in front of you to cool off your finger and this area right in front of you. And the desk cooler also has two RGB strips, total of 12 ARGBs. And there are actually four fans inside. and the RPM for the fans are 2,500. Okay, and you can change the fan speed and also the lighting modes. There are a total of 8 lighting modes. And for the fans, we use the 70mm non-LED fans. Okay, now you can see this part. This is our Argent H5 surround sound RGB gaming headset. Okay. Now this one comes in 3 models: the stereo one, and the surround sound 7.1, and a wireless one, which I will introduce to you in a moment. Okay, so let's just put it aside. And this one is the headset stand. It's called Argent HS1 RGB gaming headset stand. As you can see, the material, of course, we use top quality aluminum, one-piece aluminum, and it's bended in a very nice looking shape. Okay. And also the lighting goes from the top all the way to the bottom and surround, so creating the same underglow lighting effect on the surface. And the logo also very nice. And we use non-slip rubber on the top. Okay, so that's pretty much the first part of our gaming introduction.
Ta-da! We're gonna show us directly right here. Thank you so much, Stefan. And we're gonna let Stefan take a short break. And don't forget, later on we will have giveaways, okay, trying to win some prizes. And also we're gonna introduce to you guys later on our keyboard, our gaming mice,
Yes.
and also our headset there.
Headsets, yeah.
Headset. So, all right, a round of applause for Stefan.
Thank you.
And see you back very soon after a short commercial.
The 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 is specifically designed to work alongside our awesome new 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 DDR4 memory. Coming in a 3200 MHz, 3600 MHz, 4000 MHz, and 4400 MHz options, the 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 is constructed with high quality components. This is the only RAM currently able to be used with the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 due to the specifically crafted mounting mechanism on the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃's RAM water block. Additionally, you do have to purchase the 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 separately, which does mean though that it can be used with or without the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. The 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 features tightly screened ICs, providing optimal frequency and response time performance. Additionally, the brushed aluminium heat spreader delivers incomparable heat dissipation. If you have plans to overclock this RAM, we would recommend using the latest Intel and AMD motherboards for optimal results, such as the X570 and the Z490. Now, I know what you may be thinking. With that extra water block and long looping tubing, this looks like it could be tricky to install. Well, rest assured that that isn't the case. Installing the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 is similar to installing a standard AIO and shouldn't take you any longer than about 10 minutes or so. But to make it even easier, we've created a super easy how-to installation video also, so you don't have to install it all alone. On top of this, as it is an AIO, the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 provides basically maintenance-free operation, and you don't even have to worry about changing your coolant. Additionally, the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 only requires minimal space inside your chassis, only reaching a max height of 72mm once the RAM water block is mounted. This means you won't have to worry about any clearance issues, enabling the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 to fit snug even in smaller cases. So if you want to upgrade your setup in a major way, then the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 might just be the perfect solution for you. Not only will it keep your precious CPU cool, but also your RAM, ensuring 2 of your PC's most vital components will always stay nice and cool. Coming with one of our most spectacular displays of RGB lighting, all the while providing you with an innovative, unique, all-in-one cooling solution, the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 is the perfect way to upgrade. Stunning looks and optimal functionality, all wrapped up in a convenient, stylish AIO package. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave us a like and pop any thoughts or questions you may have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while you're still hanging around, check out either of these 2 Thermaltake videos beside me. We'll see you guys in the next one.
welcome back. Stefan,
Yes.
did you take a break?
Yes, I did. 3 minutes. Yes.
3 minutes ago. All right, so time for more TT gaming.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly. Okay, so if you can follow me here, that I mentioned earlier that for the Argent H5 headsets, it's actually a family. There are a total of 3 models for the Argent H5 headsets. The first one, you can see this one. This is the Argent H5 stereo gaming headset. Okay. So let's look at, I'm just gonna introduce to you the material and the design of the headset. So for the earmuffs, we use memory foam. So it's very comfortable to put on. Feels very nice. And the microphone, it's a bi-directional microphone and it's detachable. And for the headband, there are a total of 15 levels, 15 level adjustments for the length, left and right. And for the headband, we also use synthetic leather headband just to enhance and to increase the overall comfort and the quality of this product. And for the driver, we use 50mm drivers for the stereo one. And this one also comes with a inline control, which you can adjust the volume or you can mute microphone here. Okay, so that's for the stereo Argent H5 gaming headset. And the second one, which that we've shown you on the Argent series family earlier on the desk. This is the Argent H5 RGB surround gaming headset. So this one is more fancier than the stereo one because we have included lighting strip and also logo RGB lighting. But the material we use the same throughout our entire Argent H5 series headsets. And the driver is the same, it's a 50mm driver. And this one comes with a control box that you can mute or change the volume, or you can go to DTS mode, which is this one has DTS enabled and 7.1 surround sound enabled, and microphone mute button and game mode. Okay. So this is the Argent H5 surround gaming headset. And the last one is the wireless one, which I have mentioned before. Now this one has 2 connection types. You can use the wired connection or you can use the Wi-Fi connection. Okay, and the lighting. So pretty much, and because of the design aspect, therefore the drivers for the wireless one is 40mm driver, but we actually made some sound enhancement. So the sound quality is also very, very good compared to other H5 headsets. It is pretty much the same sound quality. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to this side of the showroom. Now, I would like to introduce to you our newest gaming mouse. And this is called the Project X RGB gaming mouse. This comes in 2 models, the wired one, you can see this one, and also a wireless one, this one. And the purpose or the strength of this mouse is that they are very lightweight. So how do they weight? For the wired one, this one is at, I believe it's 62 to 69 grams. And for the wireless one is at 72 to 74 grams. Okay. So let's focus on the wired one first. For the DPI, we use Pixar sensor engines up to 16,000 DPI. And there are 2 lighting zones, the logo and the scoring wheel. Okay. And this is a right-hand friendly mouse. Okay. But for the wireless one, we upgrade the spec of not just the sensors, but also the micro switch. Oh, I forgot to mention that they both use Omron micro switch. And for the wired one, it's at 15 million clicks life cycle. And for the wireless one, this one, we use the newest Omron micro switch which has a click life cycle of 60 million clicks. And for the sensor, we use also the newest from Pixar sensor engine. So this one has 19,000 dpi. 19,000 dpi. Okay? And this is also the similar dongle and Wi-Fi receiver that you've seen on the previous Argent N5 gaming mouse. And the wireless one also has 2 lighting zones, as you can see, the logo and the scoring wheel. So once again, the point of them is to have a really, really lightweight gaming mouse. And it comes with the wired one and the wireless one. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next product. This is our second Argent K5 lineup, and we call it the Argent K5 RGB low profile mechanical gaming keyboard. So it pretty much has the same, a similar design of the standard Argent K5 RGB keyboard, except that this time we use the 𝗟𝗃 low profile mechanical switch. And this one only comes with a red switch. Okay, and we also use the low profile keycaps. So the point of this is to have a really slim, really short profile keyboard. Looks very sleek and very slim and just, you know, very elegant looking as well. And we keep the volume control knob that you have seen on the standard Argent K5 gaming keyboard, which is again, just, we took that concept from the car audio system, the control knob, also to maintain the same premium quality. But we removed the RGB underglow for the low profile keyboard because we want to have a different focus instead of just lighting, but rather on the shape and the feel of the low profile keycaps. Okay? But the servers also, it comes with RGB lighting per key, okay? Just to keep in mind. And this one also has the same magnetic wrist rest that you've seen on the standard Argent K5 keyboard, like so. Okay, and it also has a USB pass-through on the back and a 3.5mm headphone jack on the back, the same as the standard Argent K5 keyboard. Okay, and materials is of course aluminum on the silver part and also aluminum on the black part. Very good quality. Okay, move on to the next and also our last product to introduce to you is the W1 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. Now please keep in mind that because it's wireless and the function of it is being wireless, so we removed all the lighting features, so this one doesn't have any lighting to it. And we use 𝗟𝗃 mechanical switch for this keyboard. So this one you can choose either red or blue switch. And for the keycaps, we use very durable, high quality PBT keycaps for this W1 wireless gaming keyboard. And of course this is metal score wheel. And this one has 3 connection types, wired or 2.4 GHz wireless connection or low energy Bluetooth connection. And for the wrist rest, here this is integrated into the keyboard, so it's not removable. Okay. And we put the battery can be inserted on the back. And we also put the Wi-Fi receiver here. So this is the Wi-Fi receiver. This one, you can just take it out, like so. Okay. Okay, so that's it for our gaming products.
Alright, thank you so much, Stefan. And as we said before, time for giveaway.
Yay!
So what we're gonna give away? This 𝗘𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 Z1.
Very
How about
nice.
you hold it?
Okay. Sure, yes. This one.
Alright, so the rules are quite simple, very easy. We're gonna ask you a question, and if you know the answer of our question, please write it down directly in the comment, and we will choose the winner randomly. Okay, and right now. I hope you guys are ready because this is our last question for today. And our question is, what kind of switch does 𝗟𝗃𝗃𝗃 use? Is it hard? No.
No, it's not
It's
hard.
not difficult at all.
Yeah, it's really pretty much the simplest question of today.
Okay. And 1, membrane switch. Did you mention that?
Not sure.
All right. 2, optical access switch.
Interesting.
Maybe not. All right. And 3, cherry switch.
Cherry switch, okay.
I guess we give enough hint.
Yes, I'm not gonna, I will not elaborate on that. That's enough. Yes.
All right. And 4, plunger switch.
Plunger switch.
Oh, plunger switch.
Okay.
I don't think you mentioned puncture switch. Oh. All right. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time to win this. 𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. If you know the answer of our question, please write it down. I guess the answer is
Well, I
Give
can
us
tell you
something.
that it's a mechanical switch.
mechanical switch.
Yes, it's a mechanical switch. Yep.
Is that a eatable switch?
No. No, it's not.
All right. All right. Last 1 minute. Last 1 minute. Any conclusion for the audience, Stefan, for our TT Gaming Zone?
Yeah, just everyone knows that it's been a tough time, these 2 years, I suppose. Even though it's just the beginning of 2021, but everyone just really stay safe, stay healthy, and
Stay at home gaming.
yeah, stay at home gaming because we have just lots of cool 𝗟𝗃 series products. You can pick your likes. We have chair, we have desk. You can really spend some time looking into our products. And once again, for those viewers, really thank you a lot because we know that some of you actually follow us since last year.
Oh,
so yeah, I know you are
fans.
tracking us. We are also tracking you. So really, thank you.
We're like spies.
Well, we have to do our homework.
All right. I also read there are some very good reputation and feedbacks about our chair and the desk. All right, time's up.
Time's up.
Who is gonna win our 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃? And we will reveal the winner later on. And thank you so much again, Stefan.
Thank
you
you.
for
Thank
your
you.
introductions. And tomorrow is Chinese version already. All right. So if you are interested, you can still follow us
Yes.
tomorrow, but it's in Chinese. All right.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the Thermaltake 𝗟𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃. The 𝗟𝗃 has a small footprint, coming in at 462mm high, 266mm wide, and 266mm deep. It's available in both a snowy white or black edition. This mini tower case comes with 3 easily removable 4mm thick tempered glass windows on the front, left, and right side. This allows you to show off all of your gorgeous hardware no matter what side of the desk you decide to pop your case on. Additionally, there are no awkward chunky screws blocking the view here, as all these panels simply slide straight out to make it easy to access your hardware inside. The case also comes with 2 pre-installed 120mm fans to ensure you get peak airflow from the very first power-up. Now, don't let its compact size throw you off. You can still run all sorts of hardware inside the 𝗟𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. The case is designed to fit ITX motherboards, as well as up to 140mm fans in either of the 2 mounting locations. You can also fit up to a 120mm radiator at the top if you're wanting to run with an all-in-one cooler. You can run with a CPU cooler up to 190mm and a standard ATX-sized power supply of up to 180mm in length. Finally, your graphics card mounts vertically in the case, with the case able to support a card of up to 330mm. So yes, that does mean it can fit an RTX 3090. The 𝗟𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 has an array of special features that come together to make this case incredibly unique. Firstly, after extensive feedback, we've made some changes to the airflow in this case. There's now a total of 8 superfine fan filters located on the right, left, top, and bottom. These are all designed to be incredibly easy to clean, keeping the dust bunnies on the outside where they belong. The case has an incredibly modular design, with almost every panel being removable. The top panel utilizes a simple press button design, making accessing the top section incredibly easy. You can fit up to 2 3.5-inch HDDs or 4 2.5-inch SSDs, including a separate bracket on the right side for SSDs if you want a bit of both. Finally, the front is equipped with a modern I/O port that comes with 2 USB 3.0 ports and even a Type-C port in an easy-to-access location. The 𝗟𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 borrows the amazing qualities of the iconic 𝗟𝗃900 that you came to love, but boasts plenty of unique features that make this mini tower case stand out from its big brother. Its modularity, versatility, and small footprint make the 𝗟𝗃900 a case anyone can see their next ITX build in. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave us a like and pop any thoughts or questions you may have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while you're still hanging around, check out any of these Thermaltake videos. I don't know where they're going to be, but they'll be somewhere or nowhere, who knows. And we'll see you next time. Do you have to video call in for a business meeting at 3 but then have to be in a League of Legends tournament at 4? Then you need a gaming chair that doesn't look like a gaming chair. And boy, do we have the chair for you. Hi there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and this is the Thermaltake Cyberchair E500. Sophisticated style and ergonomic comfort for work and for play. The Cyberchair is an ergonomic chair utilizing high-tension permeable mesh cushioning. This mesh is elastic, soft to touch, and breathable, providing comfort and style. It has a sturdy aluminium frame as well as stable feet made of aluminium alloy. Its wheels are scratch-resistant, making this chair suitable for both soft and hard floors. The Cyberchair goes above and beyond in terms of adjustability. Using the easy-to-control levers, you can adjust everything from seat height to tilt, seat depth, and your armrests, allowing you to move both rests up and down as well as any angle to ensure your armrests sit at the optimal place for you. Your backrest provides extensive back angle support, ranging from 90 degrees all the way to 117 degrees. You can also adjust your headrest, ensuring you have optimal neck support also. With a maximum load of 150 kilograms and a max height of around 127 centimeters, this chair has options to fit each and every user. Coming with both specifically designed ergonomic lumbar and waist support, The Cyber Chair has your body's comfort covered. On top of this, installation is surprisingly easy, with only 4 easy steps, and it took us less than 10 minutes to put it all together. So if your standard office chair is causing you more harm than good, but a gaming chair just